What's up, you guys? My name is Angela from Mrs. Angie Dawn. That is my blog. I am also an owner of my boutique, Alice in Geneva. I will have both of their websites down below if you want to check that out. But today I'm really excited because I bought clean makeup from Amazon, and I'm really excited to try it out because I never have bought makeup from Amazon. There are new brands and some fun cream products that I think will really work well for my dry skin, so I'm really excited to try it out. So if you guys want to see how these products work, then just keep watching. By the way, I forgot to show you guys, but this is all of the makeup that I got. I actually got quite a bit. I was not planning on getting this product. I saw the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer was on sale for $2.99. Yo, this is like a mini size. I thought this was like the full size, so I was like, ooh, what a steal, $2.99. So I bought it. It's the travel size. All right, first things first, I'm going to moisturize with the Versed Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream. This is really good for underneath makeup. It keeps your face moisturized. I think it preps your face for makeup, so I really love how this looks underneath makeup. And you want to make sure that you are blending this into clean skin. I have a giant mirror kind of like off to the side, so if you see me like looking that way, it's because I'm just kind of like looking in the mirror. So while I let my moisturizer absorb into my skin just for like a couple minutes, I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to use my Item Beauty brow pencil. I reviewed this in my most recent makeup video, so I will link that below because I reviewed the entire makeup collection of Item Beauty, and yeah, it was interesting. If you can't tell, I really have my hand at the back of the pencil just so I can have a little bit like more of like a relaxed hold on my pencil. And so I just want my brows to look a little bit more natural, so my hand's really at the end of the brow pencil and just gently combing the product like through my brows. Brows are done. Before I move on, I'm just going to go to the other side of the brow pencil and just comb through with this brush. I really do not like this style of brush. That's why you didn't see me use it at all. But I am just going to comb through just to make sure that the product is evenly distributed among like all of my brow hairs, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna move on to my face because my moisturizer has dried into my skin and it's ready for product. So the first product that I'm going to dig into is the concealer, and this is a new brand and it's in the shade 02 Custard. I'm obsessed with this packaging. I think it's so cute. Just gonna go ahead and open this. Wait, I'm so confused. Is there two? Do you see this? It looks like there's like two. Dude, you can blend it with this sponge. I'm so confused. Whoa. Never mind. It just like the product comes up through the tube. Gotcha. Stop. I'm super confused here. We have a doe foot applicator where you can apply it with, or I'm gonna put this in. You can squeeze it through this little like squishy tube and then apply it directly to your eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna do it both ways. So obviously, since there's like some product that kind of like popped out the top, I'm gonna use the like the squishy top for one side and then the doe foot on the other side. This is so cool. Why am I like so excited to try this? So I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze more into this, out of this tube, and like press it underneath my eye. Actually, I'm just gonna like smear that on there. The sponge is really hard and really difficult to like blend any of the products in. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my pointed blending brush to blend in my concealer. Wow, it smells like lotion. It smells like Bath and Body Works Cherry Blossom. Dude, this stuff is thick. I am going to take a beauty sponge and just blend in the excess product that I cannot blend into my skin. Wow, that helped. That concealer is actually really nice. It blended really well into my skin. It looked really light when I first applied it to my skin. It looks like it's my perfect shade, even though I was like, whoa, this seemed like it was, you know, 2 shades lighter. All right, so I put the cap on the sponge. Now I'm going to twist the entire cap, and I'm going to use this little doe foot and see which side I like better. I like applying concealers with a doe foot because I have a little bit more control of how much product goes on my face. With the sponge, a lot of product came out of that sponge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this side in. All right, what do you guys think? How does this concealer look? I like this. It's so weird because I love how my skin is looking right now. Like, the concealer looks really beautiful. It looks blended. It is a perfect shade. And I was so convinced that this was a really, really light shade. When I first applied it to my under eye, I was like, whoa, this is way too light. But honestly, I really like it. It is extremely heavy. It's heavy, it's thick, it's hard to blend. But then once you do, I really recommend just like using the doe foot applicator and a sponge. Really pretty. I love the packaging. I like this, but it's so thick, so I'm not exactly sure. Alrighty, so next, the foundation. You guys, I did not even know that Maybelline came out with like a green line, which I'm guessing that kind of means like their clean line, more green for the planet. But this is what it is, Maybelline Green Edition. This is the Superdrop Tinted Oil. How come no one talks about this? I had no idea that this thing even existed until I saw it on Amazon. But this is like a tinted oil. Is this even foundation? Yeah. Adjustable, conditioning coverage, skin-like look and feel, formulated with jojoba, marula. What does green addition mean? Here are our pillars. It's 84% natural origin ingredients, and it has a vegan formula, a clean formula, and the glass bottle was made with 20% recycled material. How cool. I love that. So I just shook it up a little bit. The color is way off. This is not my shade. All right, I'm gonna apply this to my face and just try to blend it in as much as possible. Whoa, this feels like an oil on my face. It feels amazing. Let me just blend this into my face really quick. By the way, I'm using an EcoTools beauty sponge. I used it this morning. It was clean, but I used it this morning for my makeup for work. So I'm just going to use the same one and just really blend it into my skin. I used it also to blend out my concealer too. So it's not like clean because I used it this morning, but it's still clean. because this foundation is so thin and oily and lightweight, it feels amazing on my skin, but I have got to get my shade. This is stunning and I need it. I need it in my life. I think this is gonna be a fantastic summer foundation. Like, how beautiful does my skin look right now? Glowy, it looks clean, it looks fresh, it looks like skin but better. If you have combination skin or if you have oily skin, you guys will not like this because yes, it is super oily, but I love it for my dry skin. Oh my goodness. I am so freaking excited and just like confused that no one else has talked about that product. That's freaking amazing. So let's move on with eyes, and I have a really cool product that I want to show you guys. It is by TreStique. I have one of their like blurring sticks. I believe it's like a primer or like a blurring stick that I got from like a Burt box, I believe. And I love it. I love the brand at TreStique. It has really cool products. And I found this guy on Amazon. This is the Color and Blend Shadow Crayon. I got it in the shade Venetian Shimmer. This is what the shade looks like. So beautiful. I'm gonna open it up. Not the best. It's not even sharpened. It looks really messy and really like messed up. It's not even sharp. So disappointed. It looks like it got chunked up into the cap. Yeah, that's super pretty. I cannot wait to just put that all over my lid. It's magnetic. Look. Guys, I am a sucker for packaging like this. Stop. I'm just dying over here. I am so excited about that. Hold it. So I'm actually gonna jump into my Truth or Bare palette. I'm just gonna use a like simple brush by e.l.f. This is the blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with this shadow with this shadow right here, this tan one, and just kind of work this all over my lid. That way there is some color and some shadow for this crayon to lay on top of. So that's just what I'm gonna do here really quick. Can't get enough of that. Okay, so, ouch. Okay, I like to work with crayons for my eyeshadow, but I like to have them creamy and blendable. So this says that it's creamy and blendable, so we shall see. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this eyeshadow all over my eyelid. Small chunks coming off of the crayon because it was messed up in the packaging. It's not as like shimmery and like va-va-voom as what I thought. It's a really pretty like natural like everyday shade. It's really pretty. I'm actually going to take this shimmer shade and I'm just going to put it all the way up into my crease. This is really pretty. I'm going to take that blending brush again and I'm just going to dip them into the same shades and just make sure that there are no harsh lines. And I don't know if you can tell, but this eye, you can tell that the shimmer stops like directly into my inner corner. So I'm going to replace it with a little bit of a lighter shade just to make my eyes look a little bit more open. Undone Shimmer crayons lay really pretty on the lid, and then you can even add more eyeshadow or more shimmer on top of that, and it looks even more beautiful. I love that. So before I curl my lashes and put on mascara, I'm going to try the Burt's Bees Nourishing Eyeliner. The nourishing part caught my eye. Ooh, nice. It just popped right out. Alright, so this is a Nourishing Crayon by Burt's Bees. It's like a nourishing eyeliner. This is in Midnight Gray. I actually really love gray toned eyeliners because it tones down the look of the sharp line of the eyeliner, and it's definitely not as harsh as black, so highly recommend. It's not as creamy. This Burt's Bees pencil is rough, man. We're talking like drying. It's really hard to blend. And with that shimmer eyeshadow already on my eyelid, it was really hard to do the eyeliner. Like, that's why I usually don't go for eyeliner pencils, because they are a little bit more harder to apply on my lash line. So I felt it really pulling on my lash line, and I'm not a big fan of that. So yeah. That'll probably be a pass. Definitely one of my more like disappointing products. Okay, so I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm gonna go put on a mascara, and then I will be right back. Ooh, guys, I put on false lashes. So next we're just gonna move on to face, and it is the bronzer, the Physicians Formula bronzer that I got in the travel size. I was so sure that this was the full size, because it was like $12, but instead I got it for $2.99, so I'm not exactly sure what happened. But anyway, I'm going to open up this guy. This is also a new brand I've never heard of before. But this is like a creamy multi-use product. This is from the brand Palladio. I'm not exactly sure. But it's like a really chunky tube, and this is what it looks like. Really pretty. Ooh, look at that shine. How gorgeous would that be in the summer? This is a 2-in-1 cheek and lip tint in the shade I'm Blushing. I'm gonna apply the blush first because it is cream, and then I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. So I'm just gonna apply this directly to my cheek, and we shall see how it looks. I'm going to layer more on. Like, I'm really adding a lot of product. Like, I'm just throwing this sucker on. I love how this looks off camera. It has like this really beautiful, like natural pinky shade. It looks so pretty. I'm just gonna do the next side. I seriously need to get my makeup from Amazon more often, because this blush has got me shook. I really want to try this like miniature Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's in the shade Bronzer, so I have owned this shade before. Really pretty, definitely my shade. Super cute. Honestly, did I need bronzer? No. I actually think my face looked better without it. I think my cheek kind of got a little dirty. It looks a little bit dirty, so that's a bummer. We're just gonna set this aside and pretend that it doesn't exist. This is by Undone Beauty. I have several of Undone Beauty's products. They are sold at Ulta, and I love them. It looks freaking cheap. You can see like the spring of the product, all of like the little gadgets and how like the lip products like turn and twist. It looks really pretty in the picture, but this feels super cheap that I'm not even turning. The product's not even moving, but like this thing is loose. This is in the shade Honey Rose. I thought this would be like a really pretty like everyday warm brown. Let's see how this looks. It feels moisturizing, it feels really nice, easy to apply with my pink cheeks. I feel like it clashes a little bit, so I'm gonna take it off real quick. And then I'm gonna go in with that cheek and lip tint and see how that looks on my lips. Smear off all of the makeup that was smeared on there. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. What do you guys think of all of the makeup products? Comment below which ones that you think look the best. All right, you guys, I have my opinions. I think the concealer is freaking cool. I love that there's like a sponge and then there is a doe foot if you want more of like a more controlled, lighter, more natural coverage. But even though the makeup seemed really heavy and unblendable and just a little bit more thick, it still blended really nicely with a beauty sponge, which is what I like. Okay, the foundation. I am freaking hands down obsessed. I believe this was under $10 too. I can't believe no one is talking about this. It needs to be talked about. This is such a cool staple for anybody with dry skin. It feels super shimmery and oily. So after you put on the foundation, you're definitely going to want to set it with powder, which I did not realize until now. And I think that's what kind of made my cheeks look a little blotchy with the cream blush and then the bronzer. I think it was not set properly. It is so creamy and skin light and natural. It is stunning. I freaking love this product because of my dry skin. It will do wonders. I need to get my shade. The eyeliner, not impressed. Super dry. It's a pencil. Like, what do you expect? And this TreStique shadow crayon, I think it's really cool. I love the fact that the packaging is magnetic. It went on my eyelids perfectly, no fuss. It blended very well into other eyeshadows, other glitters. I absolutely love it. So I know a lot of people have loved this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I don't know, there's something about it that I used to love about it, but now that I've tried like other bronzers, and I go back to this, I'm not impressed anymore. It just didn't blend well with the other products, and so not too impressed. Palladio, I'm just gonna call it Palladio. Speaking of the Palladio cheek and lip tint, stunning, stunning, super creamy and natural, lightweight, match made in heaven. Stunning combo. You need these two in your life, especially if you have dry skin. Last but not least, Undone Beauty. Not impressed with this. It feels super cheap. I have a couple of Undone Beauty's other like lip products and stuff that I love, but this one just wasn't impressed. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys love this makeup look because I am obsessed. If you guys want to know any of the makeup products, they will all be listed down below with their links. I will have a blog post up as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!